Hey Clive, you want to see a magic trick? Sure. Hold on. Ta-da! Wow, thanks man. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft The Journey with me, BugmanCX. I'm here in the ravine base and all the grass around me has turned to this browny grey colour because in the last episode we discovered the new jungle biome, and with the new jungle biome came a new biome distribution map for our world seed. So right now this ravine is basically swampland. Isn't it ugly? Yeah. But we decided in the last episode that we're going to move out of this place. We've done a lot while we're here. We've made a skeleton farm, a pork chop farm. We've developed a little village area here with some villagers that we kidnapped and all sorts of other things going on here. More XP farms, a melon and pumpkin farm going on down here. Oh, I've forgotten all the things we built in this ravine. Down the bottom here, we've got also mobs and, oh yeah, mobs that fly down and fall down into the void hole down there, which, oh, that one missed, which I do love. And what are you doing in there? Anyway, never mind. It's time to leave this place. But before I do, I want to make sure I clear out my inventory and put away all my tools and things, because when I move from place to place, I kind of like a fresh start. Now let's see here. Well, we don't need these where we're going, and we can probably get rid of this too. In fact, I can just get rid of all of this junk that we've collected along the way. Oh, you pick up so much random junk in the world whenever you're out and about, don't you? All right, are we ready to go? What do you mean have I forgotten something? Ah! Home sweet home. It's our new home, and it's kind of interesting coming over here with absolutely nothing in the inventory, because that means that I've got to go in here and survive from scratch again, which means getting new tools, getting food, getting some of the basics for survival. But I wanted to do that because where's the fun in coming into a new area like this if you've got full diamond weapons, diamond tools, and diamond armor? Everything is done for you. I want to see what this jungle has to offer for survival, and then later on we can go back and get all of our stuff again if we need it. The first job has got to be punching trees, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to have a bit of a think about what it is that I want to build in this jungle. It's a jungle, right? So height is very important because we have these massive trees that give us such a great view of the surrounding countryside and the jungle itself. So I know that I definitely want to have builds which incorporate height. And what I mean by that is probably tree houses that are up in the top of these tree canopies here, which bridge from tree to tree in an aesthetically pleasing way. I don't want it to be ugly, but I would like to live up in the treetops and be able to move around from place to place without setting a foot on the ground. Food, please. I'm going to need some food. Oh, that was lucky. The other thing that I know that I want to build is some sort of Mayan temple, something which stands out but is also hidden inside of the jungle. And this temple should have some water nearby so that I can incorporate that into the build somehow. And it should have a little bit of height to it, although not extremely high. I want it to be well hidden within the jungle. Well, I'm getting all settled in here, and I think it's time for a little story by the fire. But I don't even want to spend too long talking about this because I don't want to validate the individual responsible. Well, let's just say that Mojang was relying on crowdsourced language translations to improve the game, and some smart aleck thought it would be a great idea to sneak in a racist translation into the game. And it made it in this 12W04A snapshot. If you switch the language to Afrikaans, you get presented with a racist remark. And that's it, really. People can be pretty crappy sometimes. Jeb apologized for the vandalism, saying that it was done by pranksters, and by the next snapshot, the issue was fixed. So what do you say we just move off this snapshot and move up to the next one, 12W05A? I think it's time to settle in for the night and see what this jungle has to offer. It doesn't seem too bad. It's nice and warm and doesn't seem too scary. Did you hear that? There, in the bushes. There it is. Oh, I can't quite make out what it is through all of these bushes. You know, I did buy this awesome wildlife camera online the other day, so maybe we can just put it right here and hopefully we'll catch exactly what this thing is. Morning! I'm so excited to check the camera footage and see if we caught a glimpse of what I think was stalking me out there last night. Alright, let's have a look here. What's that? Skeleton? No, that wasn't it. Zombie? No. An Enderman? No, it definitely wasn't an Enderman. No, definitely not. Oh, what's that? It's beautiful. You know what I think that is? I think that's a wild ocelot. Wow. Looks like we're going to have to be on the lookout for this brand new ocelot mob hidden somewhere here within the jungle. And it's always exciting when Minecraft adds new mobs and biomes and other features to the game because it gives us something new to explore, something that makes the world around us a little bit different. But for the time being, I would like to explore a little bit more of this jungle around us here and just see how vast it actually is. See if we can find a place to call home and perhaps even start building somewhere up in the trees to live. I just started exploring and I was admiring this cave. Look up here in the trees. They're a little bit far away to make out at the moment, but there are at least 3 ocelots up there in the tree already. I wonder how many of these things are around us in the jungle. And that one looks like a baby ocelot. So does that one up there. Notice how much smaller it is. All right, we need to make our way up here. See if we can get closer to one of these. Oh, by the way, this is the best change ever. You can climb the vines now. Oh, that makes navigating the jungle so much easier. Look here. Just around the corner. Look at that little baby ocelot. This one must be Mama and Papa and 2 little babies. Let's see if we can get closer to these 2 babies and get a good close-up look at them. Look at them. Look how cute they are. Look, they're scrambling away. I think they're frightened of me. So if I get a little closer, maybe to this one here, we might be able to... Whoa! I'm going up the vines. Let's get rid of this vine. Can we see you? Can we see you? Hi! It's got nowhere to go. It's trapped. Maybe if I pop down here... Hi. Here comes Mama. Notice it does run away. It is scared of me. This one, yeah, as soon as I move, it's very, very timid and it runs away. So we've got to figure out a way to see if we can get close enough to pat one. This little section right here in this valley is essentially the center of this jungle biome, and I've climbed up onto this huge tree here. I'm not even at the highest point in the jungle right now, but I liked the idea of being up really high and being able to see everything around me. As you can see, this is the edge of the biome here. So it doesn't feel that big, but I assure you, once you go into here and keep going off in this direction and this direction, it just keeps going and going. The biome's kind of long-ish. So I'm going to set up home here, but this feels extremely tall compared to that down there. You see, this is about 2 times the height of the top of those trees there. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to make all of this work. Maybe this section here would be a little bit better because you can see there's a lot of variation in the hills. And what I wanted was variation in that height so that I can bridge from tree to tree at different heights. Maybe I should head over this way of... Whoa! I'm just frantically searching the jungle at the moment because I literally have no idea where I was. Hey. I know where this was. I mined some iron from here and I cooked some food in there, which means that my death point must have been over this way somewhere. It's just me and the cows right now. They're giving me the nutrition that I need to stay alive. Only just, but I think all my stuff is lost. I think this area here is going to have to be my new home, right? I'm just going to have to move in here. We're here now. We've got food. Let me sort myself out and set up shop. Oh, everything's working against me. This valley here is where I've decided to settle in and build a new tree house. Right here in the middle of the valley, right there where I've cleared some space. I want to grow a big tree here right in the center, but I do realize that if I grow it this low down, it's not going to be as tall as some of the others on the outer edges here, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. We're going to take some logs and build up the base of the trunk of the tree a little way, just to give that tree a little bit of a helping hand. So if I grow it up to about this high, and then grow a tree from this point, I should get a decent enough height. See, it'll be taller than that tree there and taller than some of the surrounding trees, and that's what we want. So if I place my 4 dirt blocks here, because obviously I need to plant it on dirt blocks in order for it to grow, place down my saplings, and let's bone meal. And hopefully this will give us a nice big tree. Oh, that is a nice big tree, isn't it? It doesn't even fit in the camera frame. Let's have a closer look at this. Now that's the kind of size and shape I was hoping for. And you can really see how adding that extra height has really helped this tree stand out. Right, let's move in. Say it's looking pretty good. I would call this one a large-ish one because I made the platform quite large. The top of the tree looks a little bit small. Maybe I need to get up there and add a little bit more foliage just to help with the way that that looks. And right now, this looks great from up above. But when you're down on the floor, let me show you. From down here, it just looks like a big wooden circular platform. I mean, that's what it is. But I think what I need to do is add some branches coming out from the tree trunk here to give it the illusion that it's being supported by those branches and literally sitting up in the branches themselves. I think once I do that, it'll probably look like it fits in a little bit better. Of course, I can add a few more leaves as well. You know what? I think that's just enough to help sell it. Right now, the official way into this place is around this way. Up here, if we climb these vines, there's a hole which leads all the way up into the room. It's just a room. There's not much else to it. And as you can see, it's got a few things that I need, like furnace, chests, and, of course, a place to sleep, because we need to sleep. Otherwise, the nasties will kill me, as I don't have very good weapons or armor or anything like that at the moment. But look at that, you come out in the morning and see this amazing view. And now I think what we need to do is start planning how to connect this to other trees that we need to grow around this area and make the whole place interconnected. I do have a food issue at the moment. Right now, I've just been killing various cows and pigs as I find them down there, but I can't do that forever. It's not very sustainable. So I think what I need to do is find a tree where I can build a wheat farm. Is that what I think it is? It looks like another one of those ocelots. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to it without it running away too much. We really need to find a way to bring one closer to us. It is a cat, right? So we might be able to... only one string. I thought I had more than this. I'm so sorry, cows. Oh, delicious food. Look at this, we've got a new neighboring tree now, and I'm going to build just a little bridge, just at the moment, just a temporary bridge. I can decorate it all later and make it look all better, but right now the most important thing is just access from A to B. And I don't want all these bridges to be flat like this. I want them to go up and down, depending on, as if you're going from tree to tree and all the trees are at different heights. This is going to become our wheat farm, but right now it's nighttime. And I can't stop thinking about that ocelot, so I'm going to go spider hunting. Oh, it's a little bit tricky in the jungle because mobs can't spawn on leaves, so they've only got limited spawning places. Still looking for a spider, though. It's so unusual just being out in the raw wilderness like this and not being absolutely clobbered by mobs. Normally out in the plains and other biomes, there are mobs just everywhere, but this place is eerily silent. I heard a spider. I just don't know where it is. Hello. You're exactly what I need. Come on. Oh, don't bite me. Give me some string. 1 string. I spent all night hunting and I can't believe it. I only ran into 1 spider. That's pretty much unheard of. And now I'm just trying to find my way home. Home. It's easy to spot now. Hello there. Oh, ow. Give me a string, please. Please. Ow. Yes. Hopefully this will solve our short-term food issue and give us something to see if we can tame an ocelot. All right, little fishies. Oh, we got one. Oh, yes, that ought to do it. I think it's time to find our ocelot. Now, while I was fishing, I saw one over here on the other side of the pond. And so let's hunt around in these bushes and see if we can spot it. Then I'm going to take it very, very slowly because these things are so skittish. Right now I'm just on the, oh, there it is. I'm on the lookout for that bright yellow fur in the bushes. It's quite easy to spot. Let's hop down here then, and I'm going to get a fish. Maybe it'll be attracted to the fish. I'm just going to let it, look, I'm just staying so still and I'm letting it come to me. And I'm moving just a tiny bit. Let's see if we can feed it. We can feed it. And, oh, wow, look, we have a Siamese cat. We have turned the ocelot into a cat. Now, this cat belongs to me. It's my pet. It's going to love me just like the dogs do in this game when you tame them from wolves. And I can right-click this, I think. Wait, what's going on? I was pretty certain I owned this cat and that right-clicking on it would get it to sit up. What? Well, I did a bit of digging and I realized that the reason I couldn't make this cat stand up and follow me is because of a bug in this snapshot. And we are playing snapshots after all, and it's to be expected that we'd find bugs. And this bug is that if I right-click the cat with an open hand, i.e. there's nothing in my hand, it just doesn't respond. But as soon as I have an item in my hand, the cat will stand up and sit down just like it should. Now, this bug was actually fixed in the next snapshot, and what's interesting is that we're in snapshot 12W05A. That's 2012, week 5, and A being the first snapshot of that week. This was fixed in 12W05B, the very first Minecraft B snapshot, the second snapshot to be released in a given week. And since that's the first time this has ever happened before, why don't we upgrade to that now? Well, now that we're in 12W05B, this should work. And it does work. So with this new tamed cat, it should just follow me around, much like the dogs do. And yes, it is doing exactly what I expected. Let's head back through the jungle here. I'm not sure how it's going to traverse the jungle like I can. I'm not sure if it can climb vines, but if not, don't worry, it'll still just teleport to me. So let's head back to the base and get it all settled in. I think I'm going to call this guy Mr. Whiskers. Come along, Mr. Whiskers. Let's talk about some ocelot trivia. The ocelot was the first mob created by John Kagstrom, but the texture for the ocelot was actually created by Jens. In the game's code, the ocelot is referred to as the ocelot, the German pronunciation for the word. And over the course of the snapshots for 1.2, the behaviour of the ocelot changed several times. When it was first introduced in 12W04A, ocelots were difficult to tame, but by 12W05A, they were made a little easier. In 12W05A, cats and ocelots don't take fall damage, mimicking how cats in real life are able to land on their feet when they fall from greater heights. The ocelot and the cat are the same mob, but the tamed cats are just a different variation of that mob with a different texture and different behaviours. And when taming an ocelot, the game selects from one of 3 different cat breeds to turn it into. So let's head out and try and find them all. Now I've only got 6 fish before I need to go fishing again, so hopefully this will be enough. And now I just need to find one. Now the trick is to get as close as you can, and then just don't move. Just wait for the ocelot to come to you. And... oh, you're hungry. You ate all my fish. Oh no. Stupid hungry ocelots. Babies. I wonder if it works with babies. It works with babies. But I've already got one of you. Hungry? Tabby cat. Look at you. You're beautiful. There's just one more breed to go. Let's see if we can get it. No. And we get another little tabby. Come here, little ocelot. Here we go. We got it. We got the little black cat. That is all 3 of the cat breeds. Let's take this little pride of cats that I've collected. Let's take them all home. We've got 3 breeds of cat here, the Siamese cat, the tabby cat, and the little baby black cat right there. And of course, it's possible to breed these domesticated cats. But before I try that out, I want to upgrade my game one more time. Because 12W06A adds, you can hear it. Cat sounds, they sound fantastic. One more thing, of course, is that we should be able to breed up these cats now and create some little baby cats. Maybe we can make a cat army. There we go. We've just got a new little tabby cat. It's so adorable, isn't it? Well, I'm afraid that is all that Mr. Whiskers and I have time for in today's episode, but I want to say thank you to everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll see everybody in the next one. A huge special thank you to my amazing patrons for the continued support, and if you'd like to become one, there are instructions on how to do that down below. Until the next episode, this has been Bugman CX and Mr. Whiskers. You've been watching Minecraft: The Journey. Bye-bye.